Hi guys, welcome to the Mindful Baker, and today we are doing pizza, sourdough pizza. That's the important bit, sourdough, because sourdough is very good for you. Low GI when you eat sourdough, so it's good for you. It's not like normal pizza, which is very bad for you. So what you need to do today, you are going to need 2 bowls. You're going to need 380 grams of flour. Ideally it needs to be 00, but you can mix it with sort of whole grain, 00 and whole grain, 00 and strong white, whatever you want. But I've got 380 grams of 00 here. You're going to need 250 grams of water, which I put here. Don't get water straight out of the tap. That's bad, it kills your starter. Just get it, if you want to get it from the tap, bottle it for about 4 hours beforehand, or just use bottled water or something like that. It needs to be very refined water. You're going to need 60 grams of starter. This is my little baby, my starter. You're going to need some olive oil. You're going to need some salt. You're going to need a whisk and then a spatula, what it's called. Okay? So, the water is in here, like I've just said. What you want to do before you start adding it to the flour, you want to put in 30 grams of your starter. When you put your 30 grams in, actually come in. If you go slightly over, it doesn't matter, or slightly under. You want to get better to be over than under. And then once you've put it in, this is where the whisk comes in. Whisk it. Put the whisking, put it back onto your scales, put it to 0, and then you want to put 8 grams or 8 milliliters of olive oil in. Again, if you go slightly over, it's not really a problem. And then whisk it again. So that's that part. That's your wet bit. Now with your dry. So your 380 grams of flour. Like I said, obviously it needs to be 00, but you can put in some strong white. You can mix it with some whole grain strong white. Well, you don't always have to use 00, but it's called 00 because it's fine. And the finer it is, the finer the pizza will be, and the easier it will be to stretch and then fold. So anyway, you got your flour. You want to add 10 grams of salt. So let me put 10 grams of salt in. Again, like I said, you know, you go a little bit over, it doesn't matter, a little under, and then just mix it all together. It's very important to mix it together. Now it's mixed together. The important stuff, pouring the wet mixture into the dry mixture. Do not do this all in one go. It needs to very slowly and gradually build up. So this little process will take a little bit of time. So put it in and then get your spatula and just knead it all together. Again, slowly, like I said, a little bit more in. A little drop there. Let me finish it off there. And then once it's all congealed together, you'll notice it looks relatively dry. It's not too soggy, not too wet, but it's very sticky. And for the next part, that will all come there. So, now this has all been left, you want to leave it like this for 15 minutes. And in 15 minutes time, I will show you the next step. Oh, beeping. 15 minutes is up. And hopefully, if I've worked out how to do the video editing, I would have put 15 minutes, wait 15 minutes, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. And if I've done it, congratulate me. Just put a comment on the bottom. Before, obviously, you subscribe and before you share it with all your friends. But after that, remember, you need some cling film. When I say remember, I hadn't told you before, but you will need some cling film at the end of this little process. Right, what we're going to do now, Now, the whole reason you waited 15 minutes was for all the gluten bonds to start acting and pushing and pulling together so that this starts becoming stretchy. When I start what I'm about to do, which will be stretching and folding it, it won't feel particularly tactile at the beginning, but by the end of the 5 minutes, you will notice a massive, massive difference. So, I'm now going to start stretching and folding. I'm going to start at 5 minutes and I will show you how to stretch and fold. So basically, come over here, you want to push and pull it in and out. And you'll notice at the very beginning, there'll be some lumps in it, which you'll want to sort of push and pull, which you do and you can. But the more and more you do it, the finer and more elastic it will become, and it will just start becoming this beautiful sourdough. So let's finish the last bit there, turn the alarm off, and as I said a few moments ago, you need to now put cling film over this. And as soon as the cling film is on, set your timer again, and you need it to wait for 1 hour. So I will show you what the next task is in 1 hour's time. Okay, guys, keeping away, 1 hour is up. So now you take off your cling film and then you need olive oil again. Put a little bit of olive oil on your fingers, not too much, but a little bit, and then just go round the edges, just lightly press around the edges. Rub the oil on the top, and then get a deep enough gorge, and then you want to grab the whole thing and then turn it over. And then with the oil, if you've got enough oil still in your hands, just press it down, just lightly stroke it a little bit like it's a little kitten. Maybe not like a kitten, I don't know. And then just grease the side again so that you can get cling film on, put the cling film on. And now this cling film needs to stay on for roughly sort of 18 hours, depending on the temperature, but you will notice it is ready when it expands all the way to the top, which I will show you tomorrow. So it needs to be left for quite a while now. So leave it overnight, it'll be great, and I will see you guys, in like the next few minutes in the next video. But I have a whole night to sleep, and then you'll be doing this. Okay, guys? I will see you later. Hi, guys. I would say good morning, but this is just a few little seconds after the last clip, but it's been waiting a while. Now, look down here. Look how the pizza base look how far it's risen, almost to the top. And that's good. That's the sort of stuff you want to do. So you know it's alive. This is all with the sourdough and the... Look at that. So it's alive. The whole point of sourdough is it's a living creature. So you need to look after it like it's your little baby. Right. Now we've got this. Flour the surface. Flour your surface. Flour is very important now, just excess flour. And then you need to take it all out and just pinch every last bit from the bowl so that everything goes onto it. Okay? Now from there, you now need to flour a little bit more on the top, and you're going to divide this into 4 pieces. So the measurements which I gave you, which I'll put into the description, those measurements make 4 pieces, and each ball will be roughly 160 grams. So if you do that, I've been doing it so long, I'm almost perfect. Look at that, almost 160. Not quite. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to put 4. I'll show you exactly what you need to do with each one. So obviously I hadn't quite got 160. 164. Yeah. I'm a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to There we are. Take it off the scales, and this, if you could zoom in a little bit down here, basically what you want to do, you want to pinch all of the sides in like this, so there's no excess bit, because obviously I had to put a few extra bits in to make it up to 160. A bit more flour, and then once you've done that enough to create a ball, you then push down, and then, what word can we use? Push down and roll. Roll. I'll come up with some good words and put it onto the thing. Anyway, push down, roll like that. And then, ideally, you need to just put it into a container, which, this is my little pizza box because I'm about to deliver these to some clients. But basically what you do, once you've got all 4, you will cover the box and you will leave it for 2 hours. After 2 hours, you then put it in the fridge, because obviously you don't want it to prove too much, because if it overproves, it won't stretch as much. Okay, so once you put it in the fridge, leave it in the fridge, and then you take it out of the fridge about 2 hours before you want to use it, so that it gets to room temperature. And I will show you in the next clip, this will be 2 hours later from now, how to make the pizza, how to fold it, and how to, it's just amazing, so exciting. So I will see you guys in the next clip. Bye. Okay guys, before we shape the pizza, you need to put a frying pan onto the stove, and then you need to line the bottom of it with some oil. And then, once you've lined it with oil, you need to put salt in it. Now I've put a fair bit of salt in, but you basically need to sort of roughly line the bottom with salt. Salt is very important for the flavour. And then you need to get a baking tray, and you need to put it underneath a grill. You need to put the grill on full before we start this, okay? So that's just the little process you need to sort out before thing. Also, I'll do it now, you're going to need to have some mozzarella, and some tomato sauce, which I've created. I will show you and tell you how to create it, okay? I will see you guys in a second. Okay guys, here are the pizza balls I'd like you to have a quick look at. Notice how they have expanded and have been just getting bigger and what have you. Right, what we need to do next, we need to grab one of the pizza balls, put it onto a floured surface. Now flour is very important in this process. If you think your fingers are sticking, get more flour and put it on top. Now what you need to do from this section, you need to push this pizza like so. When I say push, whatever we're doing, I'll come up with a word. So once you reckon it's not going to go much bigger from all your prodding's a good word, we'll go prodding. You then pick it up and use its weight to stretch it. Notice how it's stretching, it's stretching, it's stretching. Getting good stretch here. You can use different things. And then, because, like I told you, you're putting the frying pan on. Did I mention it needs to be sort of rapeseed oil, or obviously olive oil? Not olive oil. Rapeseed oil or vegetable oil. Okay, from there, we're now going to put it into the frying pan. Now it may not look perfect, maybe feel a little old, but don't worry about that. This is now slowly cooking, and this will probably take about 2 to 3 minutes. So I think I will show it to you in a couple of minutes. Okay guys, it's been a couple of minutes. We notice if we just swirl around, uncover a bit, look at the colour on the bottom there. It's beautiful, roasted, toasted colour. From there, turn the oven off, and we need to put it onto a baking tray on your work surface. Now it's on your baking tray with the 2 ingredients I told you to use earlier. Just 2 ingredients, that's all you need for this amazing pizza. So put your tomato and literally just you don't need a lot, you just need to just lightly whatever the word is. Let's go for lightly. Just putting it on. Okay. From there. And then the mozzarella. And I'm getting very hungry because I haven't eaten all day, so I'm quite looking forward to this. And just knowing that it's very healthy and a very good way of just having good pizza. Okay, so from there, we're now sticking it under the grill. It's on, so that will take probably another 3-4 minutes. I will show you in 3 or 4 minutes. Okay guys, we'll take it out. Look at this pizza. It's bubbling away. Put it onto the special pizza board I've got. And then slicing it up like you do with your pizza slices. That's what we do. It's a proper pizza. This is like the pizza you're going to buy in Pizza Express or whatever pizza restaurants you might want to go to. Right, I'm going to give it a taste test now. This is the most important part. And I'll tell you, it's not very good. But I can't, because it's amazing. One of the best pizzas I've ever had. And literally, it's just tomato and mozzarella. That's incredible. Guys, good luck with making the pizza. I've given you the whole course. It's going to be easy, as long as you've got starter. It's an incredible pizza. Your kids will love it, your family will love it, everyone will love it, and you'll just become this pizza crazy pizza person.